Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be doing a live solve of the Guardian Quick Cryptic, published on the 13th of July. This is number 15 in the series. These are puzzles aimed specifically at beginners or trying to encourage people to take up cryptic crosswording. As such, I'm going to take my time going through it and really explain my thought processes. It's been set by Carpathian, and the instructions tell us that there's a definition either at the start or the end of each clue, and there's only four types of clue included, which are anagrams, charades, which is where you take two words, add them together to make a new word. Sometimes you can actually have 3 words or 4 words, but because last week we had Connect, I cut for Connecticut. But yeah, normally it's 2 words for a charade. Hidden words, which are lovely because I mean they're easy to spell. They're giving you the letters in the clue, and alternate letter clues, which again just look at a word and then take every other letter from that to get the answer. So there's the clues. I'm going to start solving and go through it. So, one across, wrongly interpret tenor's music playing. So I mean, the fact that it's wrongly interpret and playing both suggest to me, and we've got tenor's music there, which looks like it's 11 letters. Yeah, that's my, having read the clue, I see those 11 letters there, and I'm interpreting. I would think playing is probably the anagram indicator, and that we're looking at a word meaning wrongly interpret. I'm going to, as I've got all these other letters hanging down it, I'm going to go on to one down and see if I can get some things. Reclaim extraordinary phenomena. So again, reclaim 7 letters, extraordinary being an anagram indicator, phenomena, I'm seeing the word miracle in there. Miracle. Let's go to the next one. Dish made by South African boy. So, okay, I'm seeing South African thinking abbreviate South African to SA. I'm then going boy is lad. And my brain is remembering I had dish at the start, so we've got salad. If I see the word South African, I'd always abbreviate that to SA. This now begins to look like a miss something. Let's see if I can get that now from the anagram helper. Tenor's music. Tenor's music. Miss. Miscounters. Is that a word? Miscounters. Wrongly interpret. Miss. I'm not convinced that's miscounters, but it could be. Mineral aggregate hoarded on and off. So on and off must be a alternate letter. So mineral aggregate is probably going to be what the I'm looking to get to, and I can see the word audit. Hoarded, I'm thinking that's probably got or in it, which is O, second letter, fourth letter R, sixth letter E. So yeah, mineral aggregate is an all. Let's move on. Let her remodel hut. Okay, so let's her remodel, 7-letter word. Let's her's probably an anagram, and we're looking for a hut, which looks like a shelter. Ooh. So, going quite well so far. Judges in bar 8 samosas. 8 might be a hidden word indicator. If that's the case, what am I looking at? Jessin, Essin, Sinbar. Doesn't sound it. Judges are, oh no, rates though. Hidden word rates. There. So judges rates. So actually the hidden word indicator here was in rather than 8, but in. But I started looking for one, then I was thinking, okay, it's not going to be a hidden word, so I thought judges are rate. If you judge something, you rate it, and then I just happened to spot that it is actually there. That's actually misconstrued, isn't it? That's more like the word I'm looking for. So miscounter might have fitted, but I don't think it's the word I was looking for. Repairs every other bit, so that's an alternate letter. In organ, I've got an E there, so it's probably going to be ear, and we've got E, A, R on the 2nd, 4th and 6th letters. Probably that can only be a tar or a tor. T, earn. Okay, I can see the word regularly, so T-A-R, because I've got my T and R, I can see T and R in that. Serving hot black substance. Yep, tar is a hot black substance. What's this? Relief. Excuse. Bizarre, so I can see an RL E-E, so it's going to be hides, hidden word, R-E, relieve, excuse, yeah, you relieve someone. Okay, let's move on down here, erased around, so I've got a C and a D, anagram, and I can see the final word of the clue is now cedar. But having looked at that clue with the C and D and looked at raced, I immediately started to twig the fact that around and tree I'd never really even read, I just saw it out the corner of my eye. Sample bit of defeat as team, so again I've got T and S, taste. I've said this many times, but when you're a beginner you don't get many letters on the board, so you don't get this kind of help that I'm getting where I can look at clues and think, well, there's 14 down, begins with an E, let's see what we can do. Former, former lover's normally an X, with pamphlet showing passage taken from a book. Well, I know that's an extract. A tract is a pamphlet. I mean, that's probably the only thing I've ever seen pamphlet clue to be. I mean, it could be other things, but a passage from a book is definitely an extract. Let's have a look at, let's go 15 because then I can knock off a couple of clues. Heavenly body, we had that a couple of weeks ago as an angel. Company would be a CO, encountered would be met, so actually it's heavenly body is a comet, I think. So I've got a charade there, co for company and met for encountered. Let's get this 10 down. Yeah. Looks like it must be ace. 1 marched periodically, so A, C, E. Yep, an ace is the one, it's the number 1 in a club, so that must be 8, 13 down. Consumed is 8, piece of gatto, A-T-E, yep, hidden word, consumed, piece of, telling us it's hidden word. Partly weave, so I've got an E-E, weave's got that. Weave, straw, section of roof, eaves, there we are, boom. This looks like remit, let's look, match official, that's going to be ref, with appeal, in fix again, okay, so appeal is sex appeal, as in you've got it, very old term. I've seen people suggest that it shouldn't really be included anymore in crosswords, as it's sort of a 50s, 60s kind of term, 1950s, 1960s terms, but to fix again anyway is to refit. So, okay, so what do we got on 17 down? I've got a V, I can see a V in the first word, valet, imprisoning, servant, so hidden word again, valet. 11 down, rostrum, rumsork, reconstructed platform, so yep, rostrum. So sort, you can see as it's an anagram, reconstructed. What's this going to be? 21 across. A manor I. So we've got we've got a manor I, 7 letters, rebuilt somewhere in Europe. It's Romania. Entertaining, American soldier, so that's a GI. Gets mushrooms, okay, so that springs to mind because the GI can only fit there, but I saw that a clue similar to that about 2 weeks ago. Reminds me of one of my old favourite jokes. What do you call a mushroom at a party? A fun guy to be with. Resells oddly, so we've got off and on probably. We've got an L, so E-E-L, and oddly deficient. So okay, oddly deficient is actually saying take out the odd letters, take out the R, take out the S, L, S, leaves you E-E-L. We've got a fish, which is an eel. Starting with an E, I somewhat agree. Good-naturedly. Ego. So some, when you see clues with the word some in them, that's quite often an indicator of a hidden word. I had an E, 3-letter word beginning with E. I can see there's a couple of E's there, so I went looking at ego, and I know ego is I, so I believe that's the answer there. This one, ignoring the odds, so that's going to be even letters, M-E-T, gathered, met, is that right, M-E-T, gathered. Poor, optimistic, eye doctor, no, eye doctor of topmost tier dancing optometrist. So okay, so you can see those letters I've got there are very much involved in topmost. Topmost is 7 letters, that's 4 is 11. Dancing's an anagram, and eye doctor's an optometrist, I believe. So there we go. Hopefully it's all done. I think this week I've actually managed to do it and not leave any undone. So there we are. I'll go through the clues. One across. Wrongly interpret tennis music playing. So to wrongly interpret something is to misconstrue it, and we've got tenors music playing, so it's an anagram, playing of the letters tenors music. Relieve. 7 across. Excuse, bizarre, lie, Veronica hides. So hides is saying there's a hidden word in here somewhere. We know the first word, excuse, must, at least the first word, excuse, must be the definition. That leaves bizarre, lie, relieves, and we've got R-E-L-I-E-V-E for relieve. So it's important probably to understand that actually all 5 words then mean something. That means there's a hidden word contained, and that's the definition. So we have to get something that goes across all 3 of those words to get to relieve. Next one. Tea-urn regularly serving hot black substance. So tea-urn regularly is the T-A-R, the first, third, and the 5th letter of those 6 gives us tar, which is serving up a hot black substance, which is tar. Raced around tree, so we've got anagram of raced to give us a tree, which is cedar. So around is telling us the letters are mixed around. Sample bit of, so bit of is saying take a bit of defeat as team. So again, we've got the same situations we had up here where sample is telling us what the definition is, so bit of is telling us we have to go look in all 3 of these words to get to taste, which is hidden in there. Heavenly body, company, encounters. So heavenly body is a comet, company comes up a lot in crosswords. Company is abbreviated to CO, and met, encountered is met. I met someone, so think of that. That word is a past tense word, so it's something that happened, encountered. So you met someone. I mean, I was going to say, in my description, I was going to say to encounter someone is to meet them, so you have to put that into the past tense. Partly, weave, straw section of roof. So again, partly is saying so there's a hidden word in weave, straw, and section of roof, eaves, is in there. Match official is a referee. With appeal, so as I say, appeal is sex appeal, which is to have it. You've got that, you've got it. And fix again is to refit, so charada, ref, and it. Resells oddly deficient fish. So oddly deficient says actually remove the odd letters from resells. So 2nd, 4th, and 6th give us eel, which is a type of fish. A manor eye. Rebuilt, so we've got an anagram of a manor eye and somewhere in Europe. Romania is somewhere in Europe. Eye doctor is definition, and topmost tier dancing, so mix up letters topmost tier, and you've got optometrist. Reclaim extraordinary phenomena, so phenomenon. So extraordinary. So the definition can either be reclaim or phenomenon. Extraordinary is telling us there's an anagram. We've got a 7-letter clue. There's not 7 letters in phenomenon. There's 7 in reclaim. Mix those up, we get miracle. Dish made by South African boy. So dish is salad, which is what the answer is, and we get that made from South African SA, and a boy is a lad. Again, lad comes up quite often. Worth remembering that as a possibility. Mineral aggregate, hoarded, on and off. So the on and off is telling us this is another one is regular alternate letter clues. And in hoarded, we've got O-R-E in the 2nd, 4th, and 6th positions, which is a mineral aggregate of ore. Lets her remodel hut. So we can see that there's 7 letters in lets her. We remodel them, which is an anagram, and that gives us a hut, which is a shelter. Judges in bar 8 samosas. So judges. So don't think of judges as being the people. It's to, if you judge something or someone, you rate it. So judges makes it a plural. So if you rates, it gets rates. I can't even think of an example, but things that judges. He judges that woman. He rates that woman. He judges the football team. He rates the football team. Anyway, in is telling us a hidden word and indicator and across bar 8 summary, so we've got rates. Repairs every other bit in organ. So every other bit in repairs gives us EAR for an organ. So your ear is an organ. I mean, the interesting thing there is that actually it's not every other bit in the actual organ word. It's a bit Yoda speak, as they like to say, you know, that it repairs every other bit in it of repairs gets you to an organ. One marched periodically. So periodically, again, we've got the alternate letter indicator, different type of one there to every other bit. But we've got in March, we've got A, C, E, which gives us one ace. The ace of spades is the one of spades in cards. Rumsort reconstructed platform, so 7 letters in Rumsort reconstructed, pretty clear anagram indicator in this case, and the platform is a rostrum. Consumed piece of gatto, so a piece of gatto in the middle of that. We've got 8 and consume is 8. Former lover is your ex, and a pamphlet is a tract, and a passage taken from a book is an extract. Rival, eternally imprisoning servant. So imprisoning is telling us there's a hidden word in rival eternally. So that's valet, and servant is valet. I mean, the thing, if you were reading that clue fresh and you didn't have any letters towards it, I think you'd probably think rival eternally sounds like a strange combination of words, so that might hint that there's something hidden in there, especially when you say imprisoning. Entertaining is fun. American soldiers are GI, and gets mushrooms. So you put a fun and GI together, you get fungi or fungi. I somewhat agree, good-naturedly. So again, we've got a hidden word indicator, somewhat. So some of agree good-naturedly gives you ego just hidden there. Very much helped me that I had the E from eel already in place to go looking for that. I wouldn't have. I mean, there's a lot of letters there to look for a 3-letter word, but I is ego. And final clue: ignoring the odds. Amnesty gathered. So ignoring the odds. Take out the odds, leaves MET, which is to gathered, met. There we go. So ignoring the odds. Gathered. I can't think of any good example of gathered. Oh yeah, gathered. You have a gathering. You're meeting up. So group of people met. Group of people gathered together. So there we go. All done. Hope that was helpful to people. And yeah, thank you for watching.